Hi, this is Mary with 5 Minutes with Mary. I have a desire to have difficulty with technologies. This is my third try here. So let's start with the light. And ask Jesus, that inner voice, what is most useful for healing the mind and a service to the whole. And what I'm hearing is to look at the desire for control. And this is something the yogis here at the center have been looking at quite intensely for some time now. And what I was hearing is that I think I can find happiness through control. And yet, and I think I know what control is. Control is somehow manipulating people and circumstances to get what I want, to get happiness, to get happiness. And what Jesus was telling me is that I don't even know what happiness is. I think I do. I think I know what it is I want. So it's about getting. That's what the Mary character thinks. It's about getting. And somehow the desire for control is about letting go of that desire. If I'm going to be successful at this, if I'm going to really see the desire for control, it's about letting go of something. And this is right along that same track of thinking I know if I'm letting go of something, then I think it's real. There's something to be let go of. And then I've let go of control. And what the inner voice was saying was that I have an assumption that I know what control is, that I know what happiness is. And if I start to question the assumption that I know, then there's a whole different experience of this desire. And this willingness to be present and not know really takes trust. And what Jesus has been showing me is that when I look at a desire, look at this desire for control, that I am constantly trying to make up stories or, well, da-da-da-da-da-da, or explanations, or trying to understand it. And what he's been showing is that there's no comprehending this. There's just seeing how much I really want to control. I want to control everything except my mind. Like there's something to control. And that the way through all this particular practice that Jesus has given is to see how much I want it, relish it, relish it, relish it, and not try to understand or explain or throw in the kitchen sink or tell stories. And all of that seems so natural, to try to explain or tell a story. That seems more natural than the real relishing and recognition that there is no control and there's nothing to control. So in just staying with the relishing and recognizing that I want control more than anything, and being willing to just look at that directly in the light. And stay with it, because I want to go ding, I want to dodge, I want to shimmy, I want to avoid. And just stay with it anyway. And stay with it and stay with it. Something unexplainable occurs in the experience of that. The desire loses its power. It gets released from the subconscious. And here I am trying to explain it. And I love trying to explain things. So what Jesus has been teaching me is that there's nothing to do. There's just relish the desire. And then let Holy Spirit, the inner voice, Jesus, show me. That's like the last thing the Mary identity wants to do. It feels like I'm giving up control to do that. And what he's been showing me is that there's nothing to control. Happiness does not come from thinking I'm in control. Thank you.